Infinite Mind, an exploration of psi and the capabilities of the human mind. By Kim Forrester. Narrated by Kim Forrester. Introduction. History shows that the ability to accept new discoveries is not generally something humans do well. It does not sit comfortably with our need to feel powerful and in control. However, as a part of nature, we are inherently programmed to evolve. As much as we resist change or ignore progress, we will always find ourselves propelled forward into glorious unknowns. I was raised in a fairly regular, flippantly Christian New Zealand home, where spiritual encounters were neither shunned nor encouraged, but I can't claim to have had any particularly mystical experiences in my childhood or youth. I didn't see spirit faces in the window. I didn't have premonitions of impending catastrophe or angelic visitations in my bedroom. For many years, I did enjoy the company of an imaginary herd of horses, but even in my child mind, I knew they weren't real. They fulfilled my desperate desire for a pet horse and a need to belong. For me, life revolved around the experiences of my 5 physical senses in my rather active and all-consuming imagination. Now, armed with hindsight and the information in this book, I see how my childhood was also influenced by another, more intangible sense. For many years, I was driven by extreme self-doubt and an obsessive need to make others happy. I was unable to tolerate conflict and anger, and I still can't, because it reverberated through my body like a shock wave. I often doubted others' motives. I sensed an underlying falseness behind their smiles. I was desperate to rescue others and make them praise me or laugh, because it was the only time I felt truly comfortable. No doubt there were psychological reasons for my behaviour, but I realise now that these characteristics were also the result of my deep connection with the emotions and intentions of others. I'm not speaking of mere empathy, although that was a natural byproduct of my experiences. I felt people. I absorbed their pain, their anger, their joy, and their wickedness. I knew that behind many of those socially acceptable smiles, "Oh, I'm fine, thanks," lingered rage, grief, or depression. As a child, it made me neurotic.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?